All right, it's time for Live at Lunch on KRFC, blasting out across the troposphere from Fort Collins, Colorado. We broadcast from the heart of the Music District, and we have continued support from Canvas Credit Union. We're on the FM dial at 88.9. We're streaming on KRFC FM 24 hours a day. We have a YouTube channel where you can find the audio and video from today's Live at Lunch production, KRFC RadioVision Live at Lunch, and we are now a podcast, so any place you get your podcasts, go ahead and check out KRFC Live at Lunch and get that downloaded weekly. Today we are welcoming an all-star band from northern Colorado, so be prepared to be enamored by the soulful and sultry sounds of Elise Wunder. Yeah. Take it away.
Hello, all you beautiful people. This is a song called Confectionery Sugar. I walk into a cafe and order me a latte, yeah. He said, how many pumps? And I said, I don't want none, yeah. He said, don't like it sweet? I said, now, don't get me wrong, I like it sweet, but sometimes I just gotta have it strong. I said, confectionery sugar might give me up to do the boogie-woogie with you. Bum-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba when it comes down to it, baby, you know I like my organic, unrefined sugar in the raw, oh yeah, yeah. So later on that night, I went off the beaten track and ordered me a size of rack, yeah. He mixed it up and neat and poured it complete. But then he started to get frisky and I was like, whoa now, cowboy, landing this name takes a bit more work than just a good pour whiskey. I said, confectionery sugar might give me up to do the boogie-woogie with you. Bum-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba when it comes down to it, baby, you know I like my organic, unrefined sugar in the raw. I said, confectionery sugar might give me up to do the boogie-woogie with you. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba when it comes down to it, baby, you know I like my organic, unrefined sugar in the raw, yeah, 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 yeah. I said, oh yeah, 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 oh yeah, yeah. And then right into the next one, yeah? Cool. Excellent. Going right into Deep Blue Sea. Letting those waves have their way with me. Their way with me, those waves you see. Letting it all fall into the deep blue sea. What you done to me, you deep blue sea. I'll stay night, count the days I ain't gonna be, count the days I ain't gonna be. crashing over me. They come and wash me down, they wash me clean. Sometimes she's not so gentle and reminded me. She says, hey, don't turn your back on me, for I am the sea. Come on, maybe I'll stay more. Count the days I ain't gonna be. Counting no days I ain't gonna be. 1, 2, 3, no more. Till I get to you. Now that I'm here with you. Suddenly a melody washes up in front of me. This old soul melody does free. Suddenly a melody washes up in front of me. And so I sing to myself, and I sing to myself. Letting those waves have their way with me. See, they're a part of me. They're the heart of me. Asking the deep blue sea, hey baby, what you got for me? What you got for me? You deep blue sea.
It's Das Wunder here on Live at Lunch, playing Deep Blue Sea, and before that, Confectionery Sugar.
Yay.
All the jazz chords there, Elise.
I'll tell you what. I was actually learning a Joe Beam song when I wrote that Deep Blue Sea, so
Yeah.
it's nice when they just like
All comes
they
together.
help you along.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Learning something else helps you write a song.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, thank
Well, during the first break when I'm hosting, I like to chat a little bit with everybody, see who everybody is, tell everybody about where you come from, maybe your accomplishments, your bands, other things like that. So why don't we start with you, Elise, because I'm going to go clockwise.
Yeah.
So, Elise Wunder, how are you?
I'm well. Good. How are you, Sean?
And we've talked about it before on Locally Sourced, but there's a completely different show and a completely different time. People are probably listening that have not heard that one.
Yeah.
Where are you originally from?
I'm born and raised Colorado. Grew up in
Nice.
Greeley. Been here in Fort Collins for quite a while.
Yeah.
Kind of gone. I went to Denver for a little. Lived in New Orleans for a little bit.
Didn't you live in
Colorado.
Hawaii or something for a little bit?
I wish.
Oh.
I like that.
Okay. For some reason I thought you did.
That.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going. I've
For some
actually
reason
been
I
talking
thought
about
you did. Maybe you mentioned it or something.
Yeah.
last
I've
time.
been talking about how I
Okay.
want to move to
Well.
Hawaii, but I'm about to. I have a nephew who's about to be born, so I'm like,
I
I
gotta hang
might
out.
have to stick around
Gotta
for a
hang
little
out.
bit. Yeah.
Yeah, and you grew up playing music and listening to music in church, right? Is that what it was? little bit?
Ish, yeah. I've just always been singing ever since I was a little kid,
Okay.
and then I started playing guitar when I was 15. And
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And what inspired you to be a musician, to become a musician?
I'd say it's kind of always been in my blood.
Yeah.
Right. Like I was singing with my little play school,
Nice.
microphone and everything when I was little. But really like guitars. My big brother was a big influence on me for guitar, and I just loved the sound of acoustic instruments. So
Yeah.
whenever I I heard an acoustic instrument, I would just melt. And
Yeah.
so I started playing piano young. I'm not an amazing piano player, but and then guitar a little bit later.
Doing it.
Now I play ukulele and a little bit of flute and a little bit of
all the
percussion
things, and teach as well.
Teach as well, yeah. I teach.
Nice.
I teach ukulele. I teach guitar, voice, performance.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And who's a musician, band, somebody, artist right now that's really inspiring you?
Who's really inspiring me right now? Well, I mean, I've been working a lot on Nirvana and ABBA right now because I just started my own Nirvana Unplugged cover band, and then I just joined an ABBA cover band. So I've been doing a lot of that. So it's really funny to go to like be Kurt Cobain, and then I go and sing ABBA songs.
You need to do both of them in one night.
It's a funny contrast,
Get the Aggie for a night and do ABBA and Nirvana cover
Nirvana
bands.
will open for ABBA. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good
we'll
one.
have to have a double header, and one night one will open for the other, and we'll just switch off. Yeah,
that would be awesome. I want to see that.
Nirvana. I like it. Yeah, we'll just like put the whole band together. Nirvana.
That's awesome. I think it's a good idea.
Right,
we're coming up with some good choices today.
Yeah. But I mean, as far as influences, they're all across the board.
Yeah.
You know, my influences range from, old school jazz to I even studied music classically.
Yeah.
I really love the band Hiatus Coyote.
Oh,
She's
yeah,
like
nice.
one of my favorite. She's just I don't remember what words I cannot say here, but she's a kick
butt.
She's a kick butt sort of front woman, lyricist,
she's a rad babe.
guitarist. Yeah, she's a rad babe. Totally.
Exactly.
So that, and been learning. Yeah, kind of all across the board.
Cool. Well, great. Well, thank you for being here today, Elise, and bringing us your beautiful music. Let's go behind you in the way back there. We've got the man, the myth, the mighty Steve Amadei on the drums today. How are you, Steve?
Good, Sean. How you doing?
Good to see you as always.
You too.
And what about you? Where are you originally from?
I'm in the New Orleans area. I grew up in a little town about 35 miles west as the crow flies, called Edgard.
Nice. And what was your original inspiration for becoming a musician and your original instrument?
I was one of those people who was in front of the TV and on February 9th, 1964, and saw the Beatles.
Yeah.
So right then and there, I knew that was fun. And
looked like a good time.
And that's something I'd probably like to do.
Yeah.
My older brother played drums, but always loved music.
Yeah.
I had a couple of older sisters who sang in church.
Yeah.
So there's always some kind of stuff going on in my house, some kind of records being played, songs being sung. Me beating drums on my little chalkboard.
Nice.
My older brother playing guitar. He was an aspiring guitar player.
Awesome.
Thought he was going to be Elvis.
Did he make it?
Not quite.
Not,
he had the hair.
He had the hair.
He had the hair.
Didn't make the Vegas circuit, though?
That's about as far as it went.
But you've been in a few bands. You play with a couple people, right?
Yeah.
Quite.
Even played with you one time.
I know, two
That
times.
was so fun.
2 times, yeah. That was awesome. Playing some family music, some kid music. That was good.
Do the John Magny grocery store thing.
Grocery store.
West Side Joe.
Yeah.
Do a little thing with Blake Miller, who's Sasha Stone's guitar player.
Okay.
What else am I doing? I'm doing a recording session with Liz Barnez and Magny coming up.
You've been in a band called the Subdudes?
The Subdude, of course. That's a different lifetime ago.
That's my aunt's favorite band.
Got a thing coming up with your friend and mine, Nick Clark.
Nick Clark, yeah.
That's looking forward to that.
His face is now on the harmonica boxes for the Special 20 if you go to the music store. Nick Clark's face is on there. He's pretty good.
Couldn't happen to a finer person.
I know. He must be pretty good.
Yeah. Fantastic player.
Awesome. And what about you? Anybody specifically that you've found recently maybe that's inspiring you?
Yeah. One guy that's really I love following John Batiste.
Oh man, he's so good.
And he's just pushing all kinds of buttons for me. Everything that I've heard in the last year that he's done is just groundbreaking.
So good.
His playing is.
He was just in that Saturday Night Live movie.
He's singing. He's a lot like. He reminds me a lot of this great New Orleans piano player named James Booker.
Yeah.
Who was the piano prince of New Orleans.
Nice.
Yeah, he kind of reminds me of Stevie Wonder a little bit.
Yeah.
With just his passion and the way he shows
vibe.
up on the stage and is so excited.
He's just brilliant. I love everything he does. I heard an interview he did on PBS, and the interviewer was asking him to take the Star Spangled Banner and go line by line and play with that line feels like on the piano. And that was incredible.
That's cool.
That was incredible.
Yeah, he just did. I just watched it the other day. He did Billy Preston. He was Billy Preston on the Saturday Night Live movie that just came out, which is fantastic. He did a great job at that. It's funny, but awesome. Yeah. Well, Steve, thanks for being here. It's always good to see you.
Glad to be here.
And then we have another man about town playing in some other bands. Scott Kwiatek on the bass over here. How you doing, Scott?
Doing great. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks for coming in.
Of course.
And welcome back to KRFC.
Yes, last time I was in the booth. This is cool. I like this. This room is lovely for the band. Thank you.
Yes, yeah. I'm glad you could be in here. And where are you from originally?
From Northeast Pennsylvania, so Scranton, PA, if you've seen The Office.
Yeah.
That little town. Then I grew up a similar kind of musical household. Older brothers played, and I wanted to fit into the band, that kind of thing. Then I did the college route, so I played upright bass at Eastman for my undergrad, classical and jazz in Manhattan School. New York, which was lovely until COVID hit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shucks. Which is fine. My family had moved out here for some years, so I was pretty thrilled, honestly, that it kind of kicked me out of that scene there. The city was tough. Cities are tough.
Yeah, they are.
Since moving here about 2 years now, I'm thrilled.
Nice.
I'm very thrilled. Not just the quality of life, the musicians, the slower pace of everything has been much more fitting for me.
Yeah.
You're finding work, playing with people around town, teaching a lot.
Who else are you playing with right now?
The most recent thing was a group called Hot Dog, which has me back on upright bass again, which is pretty fun.
Yeah.
It's like a David Grismond tribute band.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Nice.
So we had a show up at the tavern,
yeah.
and Jeremy Garrett of the String Dusters sat in with us. And he's
cool.
done that twice now, and I think it's happening again at Horsetooth Tavern, which I love that venue. We played there for New Year's.
Nice.
And a few other, I know you've been doing some Sundays or Saturdays jazz, like midday thing.
Not necessarily through the winter, but hopefully once the spring hits, I'll get started.
Yeah, it's a great, summertime, springtime venue. Love it there. It's pretty new. And we should be back there. I think it's April 26th or May 3rd, something like that. Another project is Riley Williams of the Head for the Hills.
Okay.
So he's been their drummer for a long time. He's Fort Collins, born and raised.
Yeah.
We're starting a little project. We're playing Globe Hall April 24th.
Sweet.
Should be cool. And then, just various other bluegrass things, which is, again, getting me, as much as I love playing electric, get me back on my upright where I spent a lot of time, and I'm really grateful for that.
That's awesome. Well, any specific musicians, artists that are really inspiring you nowadays, new or old?
Always progressing through that, right? We always find someone every few months, right? I feel like we can relate to that. Recently, I started into this bluegrass deep dive, and then Americana, now country, which is something I haven't gone, and not just old country, but like recently I found Sturgill Simpson. And
he's so good.
Like the modern sounds and country music. That and some of his early stuff, and I'm watched like some podcasts. Real huge fan of him right now.
He'll be at Mission Ballroom coming soon.
Yes, I saw that. That was like 2 days ago, that announcement, so I should go, because I've become a fan.
My band in 2017 opened up for him at Belly Up Aspen. There was a huge snowstorm, and there were only 7 people in the door. They barely made it. It was a crazy night. It was fun, but yeah.
So you got to spend some time with him, maybe,
Yeah, he's shot up since then, that's for sure.
Yes. Big time.
Super cool guy.
Yeah, I saw this podcast where he was like, I'm only going to do 5 albums.
Yeah.
And he was like, just his first album came out. He's got quite a career going. It's very cool.
Yeah, Johnny Blue Skies now. He kept that promise.
That's right. That's true.
Then on guitar over here we have Dank. How you doing, buddy?
Good. I'm doing good.
That is a beautiful guitar, by the way. Is that
Thank you.
Is that a factory paint job, or is that
This is how it came.
Nice.
I think they were hand painted by this guy.
That's gorgeous. Gibson?
Yep.
Yeah. That is
It's
awesome.
unique.
What'd you call it? It's not a hollow body, but it's a
It's like a chambered.
chambered.
Yeah. Okay. Got a little F-hole there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wasn't it a gift?
It always starts a conversation. Yeah.
Yeah,
My
it's beautiful.
girlfriend's dad gave it to me
That's awesome.
because it was just sitting collecting dust.
Yeah. That's super
It's
cool.
getting
Sounds
played.
great. Yeah. Well, where are you from originally?
I'm from just up the hill, Steamboat.
Awesome. It's a nice place.
Been down here for like 11 years, I
Okay.
think.
Cool.
Yeah.
And when did you start playing music?
Kind of similar thing. My dad was a musician, still is, and
Okay.
yeah, just grew up around going to rehearsals with him and
Cool.
making me roadie his gear around when I got big enough. And then I was
Yeah.
like, I'd rather play.
I'd rather
Get
be in the band. Awesome. So was guitar your first instrument, or did you start somewhere else?
I was originally bass
Okay.
because that's what my dad played.
Yeah.
but
Had him hanging around.
I kind of wanted to play more notes.
More
It's kind of
notes,
hard
more
to play
strings.
by yourself.
Yeah.
Plunk around.
Yeah. Got to learn the Les Claypool way of playing,
Right.
which is I think a fairly difficult thing to do. But awesome. And how about any new folks you found that are inspiring you nowadays to play?
No, I've been mostly concentrated recently on. I play in Violet Pilot. We were
Oh, yeah,
just
yeah.
in the blasting room
Nice.
recording a new album, so pretty focused on that.
Nice.
But,
Good. Full album coming out sometime
yeah.
soon then?
I think we might release it in singles and then full album.
Okay.
We're not sure yet.
Cool. Still up
We're
in
not
the air.
in a rush.
Yeah. Well, the last album was fantastic.
Yeah.
So looking forward to what you
I wasn't
all are
on that
doing.
one, so
Yeah.
I'm happy. I'm stoked to be on this one. And
Yeah.
have something to show people.
Yeah. Awesome.
Did you
listen
guys
to.
get new colored jumpsuits?
We've
What
got
color is your jumpsuit?
we got red and black.
red and black. Nice. So you can switch back and forth.
Well, awesome, Dank.
Inspirational.
So much. Thanks for coming in and hanging out with us today, everybody. We've got Elise Wunder here on KRFC Live at Lunch. Why don't we hear a couple more songs from you, and then we can chat a little bit.
All right. Here's wisdom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got my wisdom on the floor, piled up high, sifted through 1,000 times before. I've given it its greatest goal. At times I'd rather be left out of in the know. But I know, yeah, I know right now. Yeah, I know, yeah. But I know right now. See, I got my esteem in a jar. Blended up, I just cannot get enough of my own. No, no, I said the walls are closing in. I said my skin is getting kinda thin. There I go right now. floor. I keep asking this life for more and more. I keep throwing myself on the floor. I keep asking this life for more, more, more. There I go. There I go right now. There I go. There I go right now. If you could only see my face, you would be grinning. All it is a tragic comedy that we could never win in. I find I'm running in circles and my shadows always a step ahead. So I decided I'm gonna go find myself a different kind of lover and ask you what he sees. I'm gonna go find myself a different kind of lover and listen to his heartbeat. Ooh, 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 and listen to his ooh, 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 and listen to his heartbeat. Ooh, ooh, and ask him what he sees. Ooh, ooh, ooh. If you could only see my head, it would be spinning about. Gravity has a way of taking over, and so we're twirling in circles ever. Our shadows always a step ahead. So I decided I'm gonna go find myself a different kind of lover and ask him what he sees. I'm gonna go find myself a different kind of lover and listen to his heartbeat. Ooh, 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 and listen to his ooh, 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 and listen to his heartbeat. Ooh, ooh, and ask him what he sees. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm gonna go find myself a different kind of lover and ask him what he sees. I'm gonna go find myself a different kind of lover and listen to his heartbeat. Ooh, 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 and listen to his ooh, 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 and listen to his heartbeat. Ooh, ooh, and ask him what he sees. Ooh, 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 and listen to his heartbeat.
Different kind of lover. Das Wunder here on Live at Lunch. You're listening or watching KRFC Live at Lunch. before we dig into a little bit more conversation, I wanted to give a huge shout out to our amazing crew. We've got behind the scenes here, always kicking butt for us, total rock stars. Eric Delano, Brendan O'Hara, and Dan Perez on some video today, and audio, Greg Douras and Colton Boening. Yeah, what a crew. Good job, everybody. You guys rock. Appreciate their help every week, making us all look and sound even better than we are, I think, right? I don't know.
Hopefully.
About it. Yeah.
Just kidding. Elise, let's chat a little bit more. You mentioned a few things offhandedly. You mentioned your ABBA cover band you got kicking around that you're joining. Vervana, right? Vernana. Sorry, I had that backwards. Vernana. I should have looked at this one. It's correct over here. You're working on that. Who else is in that band?
Well, Dank is actually going to be playing with me. Kind of figuring out players right now, but Jess Hazmat and D. Tyler, and playing with a few drummers. So,
cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Are you going to dress the part and everything?
Yes,
yeah,
we're going to do like the whole thing. I just
thing.
ordered a bunch. Well, I don't know if they'll even work, but I just ordered a bunch of long-stemmed black candles and like some white. I'll just have to go to the thrift store and try to find white fake lilies or something.
That's sweet.
Yeah, I want to do like the whole thing and even the lines in between and the banter. I want it to be like you're at that show.
Awesome.
So that's
super
gonna
cool.
Be those are my aspirations.
Nice. Well, look forward to hearing more about that.
Yeah.
Folks can find more information about you at EliseWunderMusic.com, which has your shows, including an upcoming show that's 2025, March 31st, 2025, Poor Brothers, right here in Fort Collins. It's a fundraiser for Off the Hook Arts.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, I work through Off the Hook Arts, hires me to teach music at the Boys and Girls Club and at the Academy of Arts and Knowledge, where I teach a class of 15 kindergartners.
Nice.
No idea how I got that one, but
That's
I'm
fun,
doing it, and I had no idea what I was doing at first with those kindergartners.
Yeah, I bet it's fun and chaos.
It's yeah. I'm getting better at it, but there's still days.
Yep.
I have a lot of respect for teachers.
Yeah.
Thank you, all the teachers, for all you do.
And then April 13th, 2025, we have Washington's John Prine tribute show.
Yeah.
That'll be fun. Is that with Sugar Britches?
That is
and all
with
those
Sugar
guys?
Britches.
Yeah.
Yep. Mhm.
Awesome.
Yeah, so I'll be playing, and there's a bunch of us. I think Eric Lundy, Sweet Virginia.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna.
That'll
be
be a
fun.
good one. Awesome. And more information again at Elise Wunder on Instagram and Bands in Town, Elise Wunder, and it's WUNDER.
Yes, Wunder.
Elise, ELISE, WUNDER. And then, of course, Facebook as well. Great places for people to learn more about your upcoming projects, including you're working on new recordings you mentioned. You're in the studio right now. You're working on those at home. How you doing that?
Yeah, a little bit. Well, I am working in my friend's studio, Peter Parnag, and so I'm doing kind of a more singer-song. I mean, I guess it's all singer-songwriter stuff, but doing that. And then we've also been, Scott and I have been in the Mordor studios with Andrew Waltman.
Awesome. Yeah.
So I'm thinking of maybe just doing like a jazz EP, and I don't really know how I'm gonna do it, but I have like a ton of music that I'm working on recording and releasing. It's just a matter of how. But yeah.
Get jazzy, man.
Yeah.
Jazz EP.
You gotta give a nod to the jazz.
Scott, would you be playing the upright for a jazz? Nice.
Yeah, the recording we did so far, Deep Blue River,
Sea.
a few of them we did.
Okay.
Deep Blue
Yeah,
especially
we haven't
came out
recorded River yet, but we're going to.
great. Yeah, it's
Working
fun.
on it.
Certainly, certain songs here fit really well.
Required.
Oh, we did Angel Eyes,
Angel Eyes.
the jazz standard.
Yeah.
And I do. I love playing upright. And
Yeah.
Elise is an amazing vocalist, and I feel like jazz, you really get to, she like improvises a whole solo, and you really get to use it in a pretty virtuosic way, and I love that.
That's awesome.
Thanks.
Are you doing some of that stuff live in studio, or are you
we're
you
doing
doing overdubs or?
Yeah, we're doing it live in
live.
Mordor.
Awesome.
All of us playing.
Beautiful.
We got great players.
It's
So
the way to
why
do it,
not?
especially with jazz. You got to get that interaction,
True, right.
or else it loses its flavor a little bit.
Authentic
Little
vibe,
jazz flavor.
the togetherness. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, once again, a couple shows coming up. People can find out more information, EliseWunderMusic.com. And why don't we hear a couple more songs?
Excellent.
And then we'll chat a little bit more, and then we'll try to wrap it up with 2 more there at the end of the hour.
Cool.
What do you got for us?
This is a new song that I wrote called Every Day. I've been a music director at Unity Interfaith Church, which is a really beautiful, like, loving, accepting church. And it's interesting because then it's bringing out all these positive songs. It's not like I write downer songs, but these are more positive. So this is Every Day. And I feel like it's pretty fitting for the times right now, too. So. Help this hurting earth. Help the people to remember their true worth. It can get so dark and lonely here. Help the people, Lord, to not be led by fear. And when it feels like love is nowhere to be found, give us eyes to realize that love is all around us, singing everywhere, every day. Love is all around us, singing everywhere, every day. I saw grace rain on down us everywhere, every day. I said, let the blessings rain down on you everywhere, every day. Oh Lord, please help this country when it feels as though division is winning. Help us choose unity rather than criticizing and dehumanizing another. Give us eyes to see ourselves in each and every other. And when it feels like love is nowhere to be found, give us eyes to realize that love is all around us, singing everywhere, every day. Love is all around us, singing everywhere, every day. And blessings to our mothers everywhere, every day. Forgiveness through all our fathers, yeah. Everywhere, every day. All to all our brothers, everywhere, every day. And blessings to our sacred sisters, everywhere, every day. Every day. I put my band to work for that song. Y'all have to sing. You guys did so well.
Just beautiful. Elise Wunder here on Live at Lunch with Every Day. What's the next one you got?
The next one I have is The River.
Yeah.
It's a song that I wrote for the gods of the river that connects us all. So many lessons to learn. It's so easy to get caught up in elementary stuff. Day to day living's got me feeling more like giving up than picking up and carrying on. Persists and my struggle leaves me breathless, spits me out a stressed mess, and I sink with what I cling to, indeed I do. So when I feel that life is pulling me under, it's the best I can do to keep my head above water. I just sit back and listen to that current urging me, teaching me. She says you got to go with the river flow, with the river, got to let your spirit know it's at home in the flow. You got to go with the river flow, with the river, got to let your spirit know it's at home in the flow. Hand straight up breaks that levee you could never quite be ready for. I said you're kicking and you're screaming and you wish that you were dreaming. Is this how you've been living for? You're giving it all your strength and it's taking up all your strength. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? So when you feel that life is ripping you under, it's the best you can do to keep your head above water. You just sit back and listen to that current urging you, teaching you. Go with the river flow, with the river, got to let your spirit know it's at home in the flow. You got to go with the river flow, with the river, got to let your spirit know it's at home in the flow. And when you catch that peaceful eddy, you got to dip your toes in the river. Got to dig 'em down to that cool, clean bottom. Go down to that cool, clean river. Praise the deep. Whoa, you got to let go with the river. You got to let your spirit know it's at home in the flow. And praise the deep. Praise the deep, praise the clean, clean water.
Elise Wunder singing, playing River, the River. River, the river. Still up in the air.
River, yeah, I know. It's still up in there.
Still haven't
river,
recorded it yet, so
you're right.
So lots of details to figure it out.
Not printed quite yet.
Yeah, so that song kind of reminded me of a question I love to ask. Is what is there anything you do to get into to find the muse, to get into a writing mood, or do you just let it happen when it comes? Do you go for a walk? Is there anything that you'd like to do to put you into the mindset to write a song?
Yes, I would say kind of all of the above. I don't have necessarily one set way. Sometimes songs just come to me, or a riff, or like a catchy phrase, and I'll sing it into my phone. Other times I'll be on a walk. I walk a lot with my little mini Aussie dog. She needs walks every day, so we go to a really nice open nature area by the water, and actually that's where every day that reggae song we just played, that's how that song came to me. Sometimes it'll be driving, sometimes it will be like learning another song, and then that helps
down that rabbit hole.
Open up. Yeah, I love Tom Waits. Always says there's always a song within a song.
Yeah.
So I really love that idea.
Awesome.
So kind of a little bit of everything. I mean, of course, singing in the shower, But
Are you more frequently a lyrics first kind of person, or
that's a good question.
all over the map?
I think I probably am a little bit more lyrics first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you have kind of have what you want to do with the music.
Right. They do kind of come to me melodically.
Yeah.
So the music is
Follows
also kind of presenting itself along with it.
Yeah.
But
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, that's fun. And so once again, EliseWunderMusic.com is a great place to find more information about what Elise and Das Wunder are up to, all the upcoming shows, and more information is coming soon about the ABBA cover band and I'm going to say it wrong again, Vernana, the upcoming Nirvana cover band. Lots of cool things going on with you and your whole crew. Anything else we're missing before we wrap it up today?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I think we touched on
working on
just
new
about
recordings.
Yeah.
Just doing a recap here.
Yeah.
It's always good to do a recap. For those of you who are just listening on the radio or listening through the podcast, wherever you listen to podcasts, or if you're listening on the stream, you can always go to KRFC RadioVision on YouTube live at lunch, and you can watch these wonderful people and watch them play, watch their interactions. Look at this beautiful Gibson guitar over here. It's so cool. Something to check out. So KRFC RadioVision every Friday at noon. We're releasing an episode of Live at Lunch. So yeah, why don't we wrap it up with a couple more songs? And thanks again so much, Das Wunder, Elise, Steve, Scott, Dank. Thanks so much for coming in and playing these beautiful songs for us. We really appreciate it.
Well, thanks so much for having us, Sean. It's always a pleasure.
Always good to see you.
KRFC, of course, for everything KRFC does for this awesome local music community.
We have fun.
We do. We do, man. All right. Oh, yeah. This is a song called In Your Arms. I wrote this. I think actually the line to this may have come to me while I was watching a movie. I don't even know. But yeah, this is called In Your Arms. It's a love song I wrote to the earth. I want to die. In your arms, I want to die. In your arms, if all the flowers of the fields were gone, and any lions didn't fly, no song of birds was left to fill the air, nor scent of wild flowers there. If all the roads that we had traveled on, now overgrown and lost in time, we'll ride the current of the whistling wind, and what not less we should forget. We'll tremble at the glow of the moon eclipsing low. It bleeds blood red with bedazzling dread. To die. In your arms I want to die. In your arms if angry seas cast us upon the shore, neath brilliant light and thunder's roar, lift up your voice into the dreary night. capture silence on the storm. If then that ancient past of cobblestone, we tread intently to the earth. Bury me among the queens of old, so we may sink beneath the world. We'll walk among the gods, through the heart of beating drum. Lift up your hands and cry to the sun.
Beautiful, Das Wunder. That could be a James Bond
You know,
theme song right there.
you're probably the 20th person who said that. I just need to find. I just need to find who
Who's
I can
doing it.
pitch it to.
Exactly.
And then I can retire.
Has like the Mark Ribot, Tom Waits guitar solo in it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Tremolo.
The tremolo and those deep tones. Yeah.
Heck yeah, well, let's do one more song.
Cool.
Once again, thanks for coming.
Yeah.
It's beautiful music, so I'm glad we can share it with the world.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having us. This last one I'll actually do solo. So I suppose the gentleman shall exit the stage.
Sure.
The day can't have me, but mine can you. Bamboo. The day can't have me, but mine can you. Bamboo. The day can't have me, but mine can you. Bamboo. The day can't have me, but mine can you. I dug my way straight out of hell. Scraped my fingers to the bone, digging out myself. And now the road is long and jagged, and my soul's grown quite ragged. Oh, that's what I say. The devil can't have me, but mine can you, I said. The devil can't have me, but mine can. I'm gonna make my way out down to the station. I'm gonna buy me a one-way ticket for a tropical vacation. And when I roam, then I'm home. And I'm home wherever I am. can't have me, but mine can you. I said that, the devil can't have me, but mine can you. I said the devil can't have me, but mine can you.
Thank you for listening to Live at Lunch, and thank you to the Music District here in the heart of Fort Collins, Colorado. Live at Lunch is produced by KRFC 88.9 FM in the Ginger and Baker studio. If you'd like to appear on Live at Lunch, email our music director, David Vacek, at david@krfcfm.org.